Narrator.
Peace. Welcome,
Yes, sir.
brother
Yes, sir.
Nore, to the rugged road to recovery. Right? The world,
Drinking green juice. Drinking green juice.
the
On the
world,
rugged world of recovery, y'all. Huh?
we
Let's do it.
recovering in a world from a pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some of us is recovering from getting out of prison, starting their life over, or maybe recovering from cancer, something. We all are in a recovery process. And for me, you know, I started young. You know what I mean? I started like 12, 13. And then when the Klan was here, you said you started young. And I was selling EFM. My first time was on a bus. I was 13. I drank a 40. And I threw up.
Wow.
But I chased a high all my life. And I never got drunk again the same way I wanted to get drunk or high or anything like that. And PCP was my shit. You know, so when you was young, was it like the same way it was for me? Like it was a thing that everybody was doing, so that's why, like, I smoked my first blunt because it was like I felt like I was stepping up into being the big boy now.
Yeah, it's actually exactly like that for me. I remember like people, my side had beef with the other side, and the other side was grown men. We were children. We were like in our teens, and these grown men did not treat us like they was like we were teens. Like they was trying to really like get at us. And I remember like there was no one left. It was just this one dude on my block. His name was Down Leezy, Timbo, and Timbo came to me and said, he said, "You smoke weed?" And I was 11, saying I was 14. So I was like, yeah, I smoke weed. I was like, yeah, I smoke weed, because everybody else smoked weed. Like, well, why wouldn't I say I smoke weed? So he went and got some weed. There was a guy named Prophet Star. And Prophet Star, we never gave Prophet Star money. We always gave him cracks. So we traded the cracks for the weed. He smoked, and we smoked. So it was just great, you know what I'm saying? And then I smoked, and I realized I shouldn't have said I got high because I didn't know what to do. Then his motherfucking dumbass told me, let's go get some Haagen-Dazs. So we went and got Haagen-Dazs and milk, and I thought that shit was gonna help me get unhigh, and it did not work. And yeah, since then and we had a little bit of private stock too. I remember that. But
after that, right? It was like, I'm gonna do that shit again.
Yeah, to tell you the truth, I can't believe I liked it because I had a bad day that day. Like I went home, it just didn't agree with me. But again, it was just something that the hood was just you used to, so I just got used to it.
Yeah, me too. And it was like my mom struggled with crack cocaine. Ultimately, took her life. She OD'd off heroin. In '09. And so that's what this is about for her too, like to help keep her name alive and to, you know, just to have those conversations and you know, because it was a gateway for me. I went from that 40 to weed to taking mescaline tabs.
I took a meth tab.
I thought I seen blood coming out the shower one time.
Oh, the moon was fucking with me. The moon was fucking with me. I was on the seesaw by myself, going up and down. Yeah. And you know, a seesaw, you need somebody else with the balance. I was on a seesaw by Queen Center Mall on the meth tab, like for a half hour by myself. Or going up and down. By the way, there's no way that could have happened. You just think about it, up and down. But go ahead.
It was crazy. And then I went to Dust. Dust was another.
Now Dust, you a real nigga for that. Though. Okay, word.
One time I thought I lost my joint. I got out the car, see on my dick. Like, I honestly thought I lost my joint. I'm searching for it. But then what I couldn't understand, like when I got to prison and I started to go through programs and I realized how much I was taking, there was any night, right? I would have took a pill, drank, smoked some weed, smoked some wet, and still be ready to go at 4:30, still looking for the next party. Wow. And I realized all this time I was being blessed because there's people who take one pill and die.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I mean?
It's true.
So I'm like, shit. I'm like, yo, all right. I'm not saying to stop, but like I got to get on the road to try, because I was started at like a young age, 13. The only time I took a break was when I was in prison. So when I added up, I got 30 something years just intaking. It's like now I can't eat meat because I ate meat so much that I reject it.
Wow, God bless.
You know?
God bless.
Yeah.
God bless.
Whoa, but yeah, I had crazy times getting high. You ever got high in jail when you was in jail?
Yeah, I almost told on myself. I remember, cause what the fuck was we smoking? It was whatever. I think it was Three Wise Men. Somebody from uptown had somebody from Harlem came to the jail and was like, yo, we got the 3 Wise Men shit. And that was when Biggie had just had the Machine Gun Funk, baby.
Yeah.
So our dumbasses, cause at a spot we was at, we could only smoke in the shower because of the steam.
Yeah.
So it would, you know, cover up the smoke. So I remember my dumb ass smoking, and everybody was in the shower, and I refused to go in the shower because other motherfuckers was butt naked in the yalla. So I was just like, nah, man, let me hit it.
They free
I
balling.
went to the other side, and I blew it up because the CO smelled it, and when I realized when I went back to when I got out the shower, I realized I was so high I wanted to tell on myself. I wanted to be like, yo, and then I just really chilled from there. I didn't like being high in jail.
Yeah.
It's a different feeling.
Yeah, I remember I was so high, I was in the yard, I was in Clinton Maid yard, and I was smoking, and we had to go back on the early go back, so we standing on the line. And in Upper H, you gotta say your cell before you walk up the steps. And I'm so high, I'm standing there, and I'm yelling to him, Upper H, 923 cell, Upper H. He's like, Franklin, damn, I heard you like 6 times, take your high ass upstairs. And I was like, oh shit, I was paranoid, I started drinking water all night, can't sleep, because they come early in the morning. I said, man, this getting high shit is too much in prison. And then it just started to take my fucking life out of control. You know what I'm saying?
How you feel about the New York City laws now?
I mean, I'm trying to get the fuck out any chance I get, man.
I smoked the blunt in front of the police.
Oh, this is beautiful.
For
but
like
don't it make you
4
mad?
hours.
Because all the times you went to
Yeah,
the precinct for a blunt. Remember one roast, they would take 4 of you down for one roast spray. You had to spend the weekend.
I just was in Times Square and I just was walking around. I just totally forgot. And then I thought about the Nas lyric. He said, imagine walking the streets, what he said, without cops harassing, smoking weed in the streets without cops harassing. And I was like, oh shit, this motherfucker done predicted this shit. Word.
Well, you know that's Nostradamus.
Yeah,
He already
well,
told
I'm
us
literally
that.
walking around looking at the police, still scared. I'm scared to death because they looking at me, but they're not trying to make eye contact. And I thought it was dope. I think New York City is ill for that because, you know, although California made it medically first, New York is first to say rack, like just like
wherever
we
you
don't
want.
give a fuck. If you can smoke a cigarette there, you can smoke bud there.
Yeah.
And the city just smell better right now.
Narrator.
I know